So, hard blocking a Pontiac. I didn't see anything on YouTube that was specific to the Pontiac, traditional Pontiac engine, so figured I'd do one. I started out as a 69 428, standard bore, one cylinder had some damage, it had to go 60. It's been tanked, magged, acid dipped. The Pontiac, the coolant holes in the deck are pretty small, so used a silicon rubber funnel with a 3/8 fuel line to get the hard block in. Using the Moroso hard block, it's recommended between 12 and 24 ounces of water. I put 24 ounces of water because the size of the hole is pretty small in the deck. We need to get it to flow. So the block's already been leveled. Keep a screwdriver to, in case you get any chunks. Thought I mixed it good enough, but and so we're going to fill the block. You can kind of hear it in the going into the port. I already did the other side this morning, and then bolted the head onto it. Once we get it so it's fairly filled up, we'll tap on it with a rubber mallet. Make sure to get any of the air pockets out. Now, according to the instructions, it says that a big block Chevrolet should use about 15 pounds per side, and on the Pontiac, you can see it's starting to fill up. Michelle, if you can get in here. It's starting to fill up. The Pontiac, I found it used 1 7.5 pound per side. So, big block for cabs. Get it to move around, eliminate any air pockets. And continue to fill it up until we get it to come out the bottom of the water pump port. Now the block was leveled. With a carpenter's level, 4.5, and I used a floor jack to achieve that. Getting kind of full on the back side, so we'll move it over and do a little more. As much as I shook this up, it still looks like it's a bit chunky. I did see one other video on YouTube where a guy was doing a post engine build with tape all over machining procedures right. Like I said, going through such a small hole, that kind of helps it go down. With all the sand, it's not a very good polymer, so it doesn't flow great. And we're almost to the bottom of the water pump port. Once it starts to flow out of the water pump port, we'll tap it with the mallet again. The instructions say you can use an air chisel with a blunt tip bit. I didn't do that. Sure what it would be like using 16 ounces of water. It's already thickened up pretty quick, so Okay. Can you get the camera down there to see how the goes down the entire port? Let's see here. Maybe you can kind of get an idea. That it. Let's see. There we go. So you can see it filled all the way to the bottom of the water pump port. And it used almost a gallon per side, or 1 gallon jug, which is 7.5 pounds. So I cut this stem of the funnel to 3.5 inches, which is about to the bottom of the water port, and that's so we're not getting a bunch of grout mixture on the cylinder walls where it doesn't need to be. Kind of put it to the area that it needed to be. And then the other side of the engine, and that's the finished job. There we go. And that was done earlier today. And then the cylinder head bolted on to stress the cylinders as if, you know, how it works when the engine's together. Also, the motor will be torque plate honed to simulate the cylinder head being on, and I'll end up with another video after we get it going.